How you guys doing? This is your girl, Cigar Lady Annette.
And Becky with Cigar Damas.
And we're the Tampa
Tampa
Sisters of the Leaf. Did I say who else first? Did you say Cigar Dama? Did I say just Cigar Lady
So you
Annette?
said Cigar Lady Annette. Yeah, you didn't talk about Cigar Street Life.
I can never get it right. But you know what? We're going to keep going.
Cigar Street Life.
So I'm from Cigar Street Life. So,
What are we doing today? Go ahead, tell me.
so we have some special guests that we're going to be working with today. That we're going to hints.
Well,
Special
I thought I was going to get the throne, but I guess someone else is. So who is our first special guest?
Stay tuned in. All right, we are here with two special guests, and we're going to let them introduce themselves, and then you're going to tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Hey, I'm Bernie McCrae with Big Boy Cigar Life.
And I'm Patrice Perry McCrae. I am also with Big Boy Cigar Life, as well as the McCrae House, Incorporated in Mental Health Services.
Okay, and tell us, I guess we can start with Patrice. Tell us about your business.
So I'll discuss the mental health side. He'll discuss Big Boy Cigar Life. So the McCrae House Mental Health Services started
2016.
2016. We opened a girls group home for teenage girls that are in the foster care system. And when we were there, once we started and dealing with the girls, I realized that there was a lack of mental health services for teens specifically that were in those situations. Therapy just wasn't a thing. We found that most kids that are going through those traumatic experiences, being ripped away from home for whatever reason, because the young ladies that we have, they were taken for no reasons of their own, nothing they did specifically. That's a trauma. That's something that needs to be, addressed. And so it wasn't being addressed as much. So I decided that I was going to become a therapist, so that I could help the young ladies specifically that we were servicing, and then it kind of grew from there. And we've been providing services. I'm a cognitive behavior therapy practitioner, and so we deal with anxiety. We deal with even something as simple as I'm scared of spiders, arachnophobia. So it's been a blessing, and we are a nonprofit, and we do the best that we can to help those that need the help.
And I was at one of your events, and I remember you were saying about PTSD, how a lot of people think it was, related to the military.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely
it's
not.
not. I mean, it is, but it's an addition to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
any
it's
traumatic
an addition to-
event can
yes.
create
PTSD.
Yeah.
It's ironic. People don't realize that sometimes you are experiencing PTSD and don't even realize it. Like, you have some people that will walk in that won't sit with their back to the door. That's a form of PTSD, because there's something that has happened in your past life where your back was to something and something happened, and it may not have been super serious, but it was something that made you all of a sudden conscious of the fact that your back is to the door. So PTSD is one of the main things that we deal with the teens.
And a lot of it is when you deal with teenagers with trauma, anyone with trauma, and they get moved from their family, it's not a one-time occurrence. So it has built up, and it finally got caught. So people say, why you say that? If you look at a youth or anyone paperwork, it have 4 or 5 traumas. All that didn't happen in one day.
Yeah.
That was built up. So when you get a lot of kids into the system, or the type of kids, young ladies that we deal with, that is layers
Absolutely.
of trauma and PTSD that you have to break down. They don't trust you. By the time they get to us, they have already been to foster homes, other group homes, the uncle house, the grandfather house, the grandmother house. So they have ran through the family who want to help, and then they end up to us.
Yeah.
So we're getting them when they already they're here.
Right.
So it takes time to be able to build trust, because we still have rules and policy and procedures that we have to keep in place. So some kids that come through the system, if you look at their profile, in 2 years, they've been through 15 group homes.
Yeah, and a lot of times aren't they labeled as like a problem kid because they
Yes.
don't know how to deal with anger or trauma. So basically, certain people don't want to deal with them. So as soon as they start acting out and they don't know why they're acting out and they haven't been treated, so therefore they're acting out and therefore they're just being passed along because no one wants to deal with the real problem.
Yep.
And I like that you guys actually delve into it, find out what's going on, and figure out a way to get these kids treated.
Yeah.
And we also are human trafficking advocates. We state trainers for the state of Florida. So we go to different facilities and we train them on what to look for in human trafficking, different signs, and
Because I would assume they're at higher risk for
Very.
that
Absolutely.
because of a lot of people who do that know how to target people and
Exactly.
Yes.
they know how to worm their way into something like
so
that.
we go in and we teach the young ladies about human trafficking. We also deal with the staff in the home to give them signs to look for. And I tell people, when it comes to human trafficking, don't think about kids in the system. Think about your niece
Absolutely. That's
Or
a
your
good way to
daughter.
put about it. That's
at
right.
home.
Yeah.
That was
when-
your loved one. Yeah.
When a predator see a youth, he don't know her status. She in the system. He just see a vulnerable child.
Exactly.
So we have to be mindful of. I tell people, don't label and don't say it only happened in the system. No, it can be your daughter, your niece,
Yes.
your cousin.
Yeah, with anyone.
Can be a victim of human trafficking.
Yeah, and
So
unfortunately, here in Tampa,
it's very
we rank
heavy
in the
here.
top 5 in the nation for
Tampa,
human trafficking.
Polk County.
And so
It's very big.
Wow.
it's a really big epidemic, unfortunately, and not just sexual human trafficking, labor human trafficking, organ
Yeah,
trafficking.
it's 5 categories of
It's a
human
lot.
trafficking. We just think of sexual.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
people just think sexual.
Human organs, the you ever been out to a football game and some little kid come up to you trying to get you to buy a magazine subscription and all this stuff? Them kids are not getting paid.
Yeah.
Them kids are
They're being dropped off and they have to come back and meet a
yes,
certain
they come out with a
quota
certain
or they pay
sale.
the price.
So I tell anyone that approach me, I would love to purchase. Go get me an adult
Give me the
that's working with you. Oh, he's not here. Okay, well when he come, we can
Then
talk
we
about
can,
the
yeah.
subscription.
And they usually
So
don't come back.
they usually don't come back. So they usually I handle a situation like that because I know what it is,
Yeah.
but they're in denial. And when you get young ladies or young males, so there's also males
Yeah.
who get victim of human trafficking and things of that nature. So you're trying to teach them how to be able to speak with someone that they trust, so they can receive the help. Because I'm very open. I don't sugarcoat things. Because what you're doing now is human trafficking. When you turn 18, that's prostitution.
Yeah.
So let's be mindful of when you
The
get
road this leads down.
the road that
Yeah.
leads down.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
So
awesome.
in the event that Michelle was talking about our cigar company, Big Boy Cigar Life, we were doing an event to raise money to continue these services because the girls that are in my home, well, most of the kids in general that are in care do have Medicaid insurance. However, it is so hard to get a therapist in the home. It is so hard to get somebody to come out and be consistent. They do a lot of virtual therapy, which I found in most cases for most kids that doesn't work.
No.
So we get the opportunity to sit face to face, talk to them, find out what's going on. And so before we react to the behavior, we try to get to the root of what's happening. And so we were blessed to have, what's the manager's name? Mike at JR Cigars, who, when he found out what we did, he was more than willing to come in and help us out. And they donated so much stuff that we almost didn't know what to do with it. I was like, somebody needs to buy these
awesome.
raffle tickets, like because there was just so many things, and we were just we were grateful to have that help. We are, again, like I said, we're nonprofit, so the money doesn't come the way that we thought it would, but we get it done. We get it done.
And where can people find you?
So if they want to find me right now, I'm on all social media platforms. Big Boy Cigar Life. It's under my company where I'm a life coach also, Lady Perry Enterprise. They can reach me there, or just reach out to me on my personal page, Patrice McCray. And however we can help, we help wherever we can. And it's not just kids that we provide the services for. I've also found my other niche would be women. we were just talking not too long ago about the things that we go through with the changes of life and parent. A lot of women that I've been working with lately are empty nesters and they don't know what to do. They've been mom for 18 years and now baby girl and baby boy are moving on to live their life and mama's sitting at home and she don't know what to do.
She's lost her
She's
purpose
lost
because
her
that
purpose,
was
exactly.
literally their life, their world. Yeah.
Exactly.
I
So
don't have that problem.
I don't either. Never have.
Never have, no. But yeah, so that has been something else. So if there's anybody else that is looking for, just like I said, I'm also a life coach. So if maybe you don't feel like you need therapy, maybe you just need somebody to help you create like a life map. What do I do now? Where do I go? What should I do? We provide service for that as well.
So I can help you with lots of that. If you ever need help with that.
Absolutely.
I'm a life coach.
Okay.
I was, if ever I finished my master's, is in psychology. But I'm also an empath, so that stopped me from finishing my degree.
Right. Well, I'm an empath as well, so you just have to figure out a way to get it off you.
Yeah,
Because once it sits on you, it's heavy.
yeah.
So you have to figure out a way to get it off you. Yeah, absolutely.
I tell people, and also when it comes to therapy, a lot of kids we deal with and adults, they like, I'm not crazy.
You don't have to be crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll give you a shirt that say that you're not
It's
crazy.
such a
if you
stigma
have it.
on mental health
It
that
is.
like you've got something wrong with you.
Right.
And you know what? If you guys doing this with younger people, it's going to help.
In the
Say
long
when
run.
they're older women, they'll learn how to deal with and
Exactly.
cope with things differently.
Exactly.
But yeah, we need to take the stigma off and say, you know what? It's nothing to be embarrassed
It's
of.
At all. I say
I'm a
you-
therapist and I see a therapist.
You dealing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You are in
For
position. They say,
years.
why need a therapist? I say you are in position to be able to have someone that you can speak to, won't tell your business,
Doesn't
That's right.
judge.
and won't judge you.
And not just that, it's someone who's going to give you, we're not all equipped with the right tools. So
Tools.
it's giving someone the tools to deal with whatever they're going through.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
that's when you do think you're crazy. Because when you get to the point where you think you're crazy, it's because you are like, what is wrong
What
with
is wrong
me?
with me? You just
You
haven't
know,
figured out the
like I don't
tools
know
to-
what, like you, and you feel isolated. So yeah, a lot of people, if they realize, okay, this isn't a big deal. This is fixable. We
Yes.
can work with this.
Absolutely.
You know.
Like I say, and I love the word you use, toolbox. They are giving you
right.
skills and tools to put in your box.
That's right.
So whenever you hit a point, you have something to fall back
Yeah.
on, something to go into. I say if you look at a toolbox, they have tools that they probably used in years. Where's that one screw that they need
Yeah.
to take this certain part of a cap off?
Or they got tools and they don't know
And
what
they
it
don't
works
know
for.
what-
They're
right.
like,
We
oh,
all, we
what
all
is
actually
this?
have the tools. We
Yeah.
all actually have the tools.
Organized.
You just need to know
Yeah.
when to use it for what and for what.
Absolutely.
We had a young lady that left our program 2 years ago. She left our program 2 years ago. She came to us. On paper, the average person would be like, I'm okay. We're not gonna take her. But she's super smart, straight A's, honor student. She graduated
Summa cum laude.
right, summa cum laude from Blake High School, and she calls us when she's in the area. She's at University of Central Florida now. She calls us whenever, hey, I'm home.
I'm sorry, she was the tutorial.
Salutatorian, that's what it is. She was
Sorry.
a salutatorian. Summa cum laude is college. She hasn't gotten there
College.
yet.
Sorry.
The salutatorian, and
She had like a
Just
5
thinking,
point.
I was like,
yeah, she's
She had like a
but
5.7 GPA.
not too long ago. What day did I say that was? She texted me. She's like, Miss Patrice, I just wanted to let you know that your journaling prompts because I send her a journaling prompt like once a month, just because your journaling prompts have helped me get through, because she has social anxiety. So not only now are you away from where she was with us for 3 years, I think she was with us for 3 years. And then now she's, in college, she has her own apartment, she has all of these things, but now she's around different group of people doing new things, and she's like, your prompts have really helped me. So I love to hear that. Love to know that somebody's listening.
Yeah.
And so
It makes
anybody
it all
that needs to know
worthwhile.
that
Yeah.
somebody's listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
so
that's
that's
awesome.
what therapy does.
And when you said goals and stuff in a group home, just in life, period, my motto is, some people don't agree. Hey, I'm tight in my own opinion. I am connected to the process, not the outcome. I'm connected to what we're doing on a daily basis. Now, what you take from it and how you apply it in your life, that's on you. So
And that's what creates the outcome.
Yes,
Either
and
good
that's
or
what
bad.
creates the outcome, good or bad.
So I'm
Yeah.
committed to the process of what you want to do.
Gotcha.
I'm giving you the tools. Now, if you decide not to use the tools,
That's
on
on
you.
you.
But I did my part during the process.
That's right.
Yeah.
So my motto is always say, I'm connected to the process, not the outcome.
That's right.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what I'm going to do is at the end of this video, I'm going to put all of their information in there, so that way people can reach out to you if they need the help or if they're interested in coming to one of your events.
Yes.
Because his events or their events will help you raise money for
Yes.
the foundation.
And someone said we were the first cigar group to have a mental health.
Discussion.
Yeah.
Is
I've never heard of that, and
So,
I
yeah.
think that's
Yeah,
inspiring.
so do more of those. Do them at different locations. I
Yeah,
think
I
it's
think that
great.
would be-
Anything to help you guys raise money.
Yeah, because ironically, cigars are my therapy. Like we were just talking about it. Like
Yep.
the
Absolutely.
whole,
Sure are.
even the process of cutting your cigar, well, choosing your cigar, cutting your cigar. How am I going to light it today? Am I going to use my torch? Am I going to use
So let me
matches?
tell you about that. So each lounge that I go to, I only smoke a specific, because I don't like to go through the humidor, stresses me out.
Really? Because
So
so many choices.
Too many choices. So I go to a specific cigar, and that's what I smoke. So each lounge, I go straight to that cigar and pull it out. I can't. So I have anxiety to pick a cigar. So that part is
She
not
may need some
exciting.
journaling.
Yeah.
She may need some journaling.
That part is not that exciting,
Absolutely.
but yeah, for most people it is. I know some people that just love to go through.
I
all,
do.
because
I
wanna
love to
buy them
walk
all.
through and see
I
everything.
can't buy them all.
Listen,
So
that's how I am when I walk into like Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's
Oh,
is like
don't get me started
it's like
on Buc-ee's.
sensory overload. I'm like,
Bucky's,
wait.
the only thing they're missing is an actual humidor.
I ain't lying.
That's the one thing.
I would
sure
never
it is.
leave Bucky's if
It
it
is.
had that. I'd be like in my lawn chair out front in the parking lot.
yeah,
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 if they
I
can
love
peek the air,
Buc-ee's.
it's over.
Yeah, no.
One more
that's
thing I
awesome.
want to ask. We talked to McCray House. Charles Knighton, who's here, you don't see. He is one of our original board members.
Yes.
Okay,
For when
awesome.
the day we started,
Day one.
he's
One
been
of our
with
day
us. So
ones.
yeah, he's our financial guy too. So.
Yeah, okay. Very
Yes.
cool. Hi.
Charles Knighton.
All right.
And so,
Me and this
with all the
lady here.
stress we do with McCray House, our downtime, it started Big Boy Cigar Life.
Right. We started Big Boy Cigar Life.
Where did
'cause
that
my-
name come from? I'm just curious.
I'm a big boy.
I know.
He's a big boy that smokes cigars.
You
And it's
seem
so
to say
funny.
tiny.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
usually
A lot
someone's
of-
got a nickname by the
Yeah.
tiny and they're like 6
Yeah.
foot something.
Yeah, Big Boy Cigar Life, because my husband is one of those people, like, he just can't do a thing. He has to buy, like, all of the things. And all of the, like, torches and all of the cigars and all of the things. He found Cigar Bit, and I was just like, sir,
Oh yeah.
if
It's
we're
the
going
devil.
to spend this kind of money, because I was, I've been smoking cigars for a while before we met. If we're going to spend this type of money on cigars, we're going to turn it around.
You got to figure out how to
You
make
gotta
money.
figure out how to make some money off
yeah.
of it. So
Oh yeah, I've always
Big Boy
had that
Cigar Life was
philosophy.
born in that aspect because, man.
And how long have you guys had the McCray?
McCray House has been around since 2016.
Oh,
McCray
that's
House
awesome.
and then McCray House Mental Health Services. They kind of started at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Big Boy.
2019, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
2019.
awesome. So a lot
So,
of these started
yeah.
around COVID.
Because when I first started Group Home, I did not smoke. I was not a smoker.
And drinking.
I was a very
Light drink.
light drinker. Amaretto sour was my drink. It took me about an hour to drink it in the club. I just top it off with new ice, but I can drink one drink all night.
He was a sipper.
I was a
Just
sipper.
sipped it.
He's
Yeah.
still a sipper.
I did not smoke. You can get in my vehicle smoking. I did not like smoking. I didn't have nothing against it. It just wasn't me.
Now it's Big
So
Boy
we got
cigars.
together one day, and she said,
You
me
are
up.
not finna tell
I
these
am.
people my business.
Let me speak. We were hanging out one night in Orlando,
You
and
got 2 minutes. Make it quick.
she gave me a bottle of Douce and had a cigar sitting on top of it.
Aw.
It started. That's where it started.
I created a monster.
We've been running ever since.
Yeah.
And we do cigar accessories at www.bigboycigarlife. We have Big Boy Cigar Life on Facebook, Instagram. Check us out. We want the Zycar cutters, your lighters. We started a cigar accessory company so we can get the good accessories, and I don't charge prices as like everybody else.
Okay, I didn't know that.
You go to
And he's
anybody-
like, one for me, the rest for sale.
Yeah.
One for
Exactly.
me.
Exactly. That's exactly what
Prime
it is.
example, Zycar
I can't
cutters.
hate you for that. That's pretty smart. That's pretty
Zycar
smart.
cutters and the arrows now cost $65 for the Zycar cutters. Mine's are $40.
Okay.
And it still comes with the lifetime
And
warranty.
what
and it still
website is
goes-
that again?
www.bigboycigarlife.com. You can hit me on Facebook, Instagram, humidors, Cohibas, all that stuff. I guarantee my price is 30% lower than everybody else.
Nice.
Okay, you hear that? So I'll definitely put
Who
his
doesn't want to
information.
save money on accessories so you can buy more
Absolutely.
cigars?
Absolutely.
You
All
know?
right, guys, we are out of time. I appreciate you guys coming on at the
Thank
last
you.
minute.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
No worries.
Even though I don't know what's going on with my life here, but whatever.
It's all good.
We're making
They
it
heard
work.
us.
So, yeah, absolutely.
And
So
I
thank you
thank
guys
you.
again.
No
And
worries.
I
Thank you
love
for
what
having
you all
us.
are doing. I wish you great success on your
Thank
podcast.
you.
Thank you.
And congrats.
Yeah, we've been doing it now
2
2
years.
2 years.
I love it.
We usually do cigar lounge etiquette, so this was the first time we did like this, interviews.
Interviews.
You know
We've
what? I
had
have to get
people
you guys on the
on, but we
Godmothers.
haven't had, like
Yeah.
actual where we're finding out about,
Yeah.
so it was really nice.
I do.
We have to get you guys on the Godmothers. The Godmothers is something that was born out of Big Boy Cigar Life, where it's just the ladies, and we're usually speaking about cigar etiquette and all of the things. So the next one we need to work
Yeah,
something out.
absolutely.
Yeah, so people can get more viewers for your podcast as well.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
appreciate that.
Yes.
All right, guys.
All right.
Peace.
See
Thank
ya.
you.